happening in Chester County. 2 crashes, one of them deadly, and it shut down at 1.202. And a wrong-way driver is to blame for this. So Hank is live in East Whiteland. Hank?
Yeah, good morning, guys. Yeah, 202 is open now. Thank goodness, commuting as usual. But emergency responders are out there all night long working on a massive crash. We're joined by Greg Lewis, East Whiteland Township Fire and Emergency Services. He is the chief. Chief, thanks for making a little time for us. We're hearing that a wrong-way driver caused 2 crashes out there, the northern one being not quite as bad as the southern one being a fatal. Can you tell us if all of that or any of that is true?
Yeah, shortly after midnight, the East Whiteland Township Department of Fire and Emergency Services, along with the East Whiteland Volunteer Fire Association, were dispatched to northbound Route 202 in the area of mile marker 17.1 for an auto accident with unknown injuries. Shortly after units responded, it was upgraded to reports of entrapment. Our crews arrived to find a 2-vehicle accident. We had a driver trapped in one vehicle, and in the second vehicle, we had the driver and a rear passenger trapped. Our rescue crew split and began extrication in both vehicles. Unfortunately, the driver of the one vehicle was extricated but succumbed to their injuries at the scene. The other driver and rear passenger of the other vehicle were both extricated, one transported to Paoli Hospital in critical condition, and the other rear passenger transported to Paoli Hospital in serious condition. We did have a third occupant of the second vehicle that was self-extricated prior to fire department arrival that was also transported to Paoli Hospital.
Now, Chief, it was the fellow who was behind the wheel of the wrong-way vehicle, and I believe you told me it was a pickup truck. That is the one who's passed away.
That is correct. We had initial reports, and it's still under investigation, but the vehicle entered Route 202 in the area mile marker 23.2 in Tredyffrin Township and traveled southbound in the northbound lanes, causing 2 accidents on the northbound side.
Chief, the thing that blows our minds, and we're familiar with 202, the speeds are quite fast out there. It's very smooth pavement, 3 lanes wide each way. The speeds get very high out there, and I'm sure it's still under investigation. I think that everybody just wants to know how he got on and maybe why. Is any of that known at all?
At this time, I've not been given that information, but sometimes we do have it happen where people just don't know the on-ramps well and they get on the wrong way. But until the actual investigation comes out, we won't know further.
All right, and Chief, lastly, your guys, your personnel, everybody okay? Everything back in order here?
Everything is fine here.
All right, thank you for your work, Chief. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. There you got it from Chief Greg Lewis, guys. We're just basically confirming everything that happened out here. One fella behind the wheel of a wrong-way pickup truck causing 2 accidents, the second one fatal for himself and causing a great deal of pain for others. Several people transported to hospital overnight, but 202, once again, is open. Guys.
All right, Hank, thanks.